You know, the real reason to try to keep our teenagers busy in the holidays is not necessarily to get them involved in great art or literature or get them stomping around ancient castles, but literally to keep them busy, to use up some of that excess energy so that they're not involved in more negative things. The last thing a teenager, especially a testing teenager, needs at the beginning of a long summer holiday is no idea what they're really going to do. And of course that works for evenings and weekends as well. Now, before you accuse me of trying to control your teenager, let me assure you, they won't let you do that. No, keeping them busy, giving them a skill is just one more bit in a parent's armory that can help us get them through. Now, if they've just been through that exam, sure, they need a bit of time to relax and kick their heels, but when that period is over, perhaps we can really help them find a skill. Now, if your teenager is good at sport, it's a lot easier. But even if they're hopeless at netball or couldn't score a goal to save their life, we dare not give up in this area. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it certainly doesn't involve us having to take them to piano lessons or karate or judo or art classes, but it probably needs to be structured. It'd be great if they could work with other people, and it needs a degree of commitment from them. You know, sometimes when our children are teenagers, we need other adults that we trust to come into their lives. Could be a teacher, could be a sports coach, could be a mentor. Help them discover that skill. Now, of course, it may not go as we want. We want them to learn the guitar, so they end up playing for the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Actually, they start a heavy metal band and they're practicing in our garage with their mates every Saturday afternoon. But you know, this is not just about getting a skill. This is about giving them a sense of dignity, building their own self-esteem, and that will help them fend off negative peer pressure. You know, this is especially important for the testing teenager that has more compliant brothers or sisters. They look at them and they're always getting the compliments from the parents. They get the A's at school, they're helping with the washing up, and sometimes that testing teenager can feel second best. But when they discover a skill, that can change. One girl wrote to me, she said, you know, my sister's always the favorite. My mum and dad are always saying, oh, you're so good. And you know, sometimes I just felt rubbish. And then my mum and dad got me involved in ice hockey. And suddenly I was involved in something that my sister couldn't do. And at times I'm on that rink and I make a pass or I score a goal and I look at my mum and dad and they're smiling, perhaps clapping. And in that moment, I feel special. That sense of specialness is so important. That sense of dignity, self-esteem. So during this holiday, why not help your teenager find that skill? Hey, you might just find something that will really light their fire.